Hello everyone, good afternoon. Very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. So, CAT day is over now. Yesterday we had the CAT exam. I'm sure many of you would have written the CAT exam. Generally, we do not see students who are just writing SNAP and not CAT. So, all of you must have written CAT as well, and you must be a little disappointed, right? And why are we disappointed? Because we scored less than expected. Let's say you were scoring 60, 65, 70 in the mocks and you score 45, 40, 50 in the CAT exam. You start feeling disappointed because of that. So, of course, before starting with that, I'll just tell you there is nothing to worry. The paper was difficult, it was difficult for everyone. So, scoring less does not decrease your percentile as well because the paper was anyways difficult. So I would request it to all of you to just wait for a few more days and see what happens, because once the response sheet is out, people would be uploading their response sheet. We will be getting a lot of responses from the students that what are they scoring, and according to that we will be telling you that what is your expected percentile at your certain score, and that might be more than what probably you would have expected initially before going for the exam. So just hold your nerves. This is the time to relax, not being demotivated about anything. Of course, we must move on. We should be, preparing now for ZAT. We should be preparing for SNAP. We should be preparing for the other exams. But let me tell you, whatever you did in CAT, it's not over. Once the scores will be there, percentiles would be there, it might be a big surprise for all of you. So please, please, please hold your nerves for some more time. Okay. So good afternoon once again, Siddharth Shukla, Punyak Deshmukh, good afternoon, Ansari, good afternoon. Hi Sonali, so confused what just happened yesterday. So Sonali, I think I just answered your question. You have been a sincere student. I'm sure it is going to pay a good result to you. So wait for a few more days, right? Let the response sheet come out, check your scores, go to our percentile predictor, and I'm sure this is going to be very helpful for all of you, especially for the girls, because nowadays you know that most of these colleges have extra marks for the girls because of the gender diversity they want to bring in. And if you are a girl non-engineer, right, a non-engineer girl, there are pretty good chances that at a score like 40, 45, or 50 as well, you might get calls from colleges like I'm Lucknow, I'm Calcutta, and all. That's a possibility, and therefore I'm saying wait for a few more days. Things might change a lot. Sir, arrange the slot-wise difficulty in increasing orders. Sri Harsha, we did that yesterday. If you watch the yesterday's session that we took, the combined analysis of slot 1, slot 2, and slot 3. So yesterday night that session was taken in which we discussed about the difficulty level of all the three slots. So you will find it out there. Just watch that video once again. हेलो अरविंद सर, अभी स्नैप एंड जैट ही बचा है जिसमें कुछ अच्छा करें सर प्लीज। क्वांट एंड लॉजिकल रीजनिंग के प्रैक्टिस में प्रीवियस ईयर के पेपर देखा इसी प्लेटफॉर्म में, लुक्स लाइक समथिंग लेंदी। सिद्धार्थ शुक्ला, वैसे तो ऑफ कोर्स हम लोग अभी स्नैप की और जैट की अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन करेंगे ही करेंगे। विल बी डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ऑफ क्वांट, विल बी डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ऑफ एलआर एज वेल। जस्ट कीप वाचिंग ऑल दीज सेशंस, do attend the previous year papers, do attempt some of the mocks which are snap specific or z specific. Keep coming to these sessions. I think that should be sufficient for you. Do you have quant playlist for snap, particularly you, Siddesh? Not currently, but probably we can think of it agar ban payega to. Sir, I feel snap for fun, but it's a savior now. No Zilani, I mean, as I just said, अभी तक कुछ मत सोचिए आप लोग कि कैट बहुत खराब चला गया है, क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा। इट्स द ओनली सेवियर स्नैप, ऐसा शायद ना हो। आने दीजिए जरा रिजल्ट्स एक बार। अब कैट से भरोसा उठ गया। अंसारी, यू सेड दैट यू डिड नॉट अप्लाई फॉर कैट। भरोसा इतना उठ गया कि अप्लाई की नहीं किया। यू सेड जी कैट अच्छा बराबर नहीं गया, मुझे लगा भरा भरा नहीं गया। आई थॉट दैट। कोई बात नहीं, लेट द रिस्पॉन्स शीट बी आउट। आई थिंक थिंग्स वुड बी मोर क्लियर देन। सेम स्नैप और जेट ही बचे हैं? नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसा चिंता मत कीजिए अभी। सर, वेयर कैन वी फाइंड द प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स फॉर एनमेट एंड स्नैप? सोनाली, दो यू कैन फाइंड देम ऑन इंटरनेट एज वेल। देयर आर many websites that will be providing you. NMAT previous year papers are not easily available because, of course, it's an adaptive paper. But yes, the GMAC website, which is actually conducting the NMAT exam, they are giving you some paid mocks, some free mocks and some paid mocks they are providing you. So you can find it there, Sonali. Snap mock score is varying a lot, like fell by 10 marks today. What should be the course of action, sir? Siddesh, it might be because of yesterday only you appeared for CAT exam, so things are not that well mentally as well. I'm sure that if you write a few more mocks, things would become settled down, would be settled down. सर क्या डीएलआर में मैंने कोई प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया था, बस आपके डीएलआर के प्रैक्टिस वीडियो ही देखा था, बट डीएलआर में शायद मैं अच्छा किया है, ओनली क्वांट गंदा गया है. ओके सिद्धार्थ, देखिए क्वांट एक्चुअली बहुत डिफिकल्ट आया था. नो वन एक्सपेक्टेड क्वांट टू बी लाइक दिस. इट जनरली डज नॉट हैपन दैट इन क्वांट यू डू नॉट हैव एनी सिटर्स, बट दिस हैपेंड yesterday. But the point is, what is happening, it is happening with everyone, so just don't worry about it. Even probably 3 or 4 questions yesterday in quant might give you an 85-90 percentile. You might clear the cutoff. अगर आपने 4 क्वेश्चन भी सही करे होंगे, there are chances कि आप कट ऑफ क्लियर कर जाए सभी आईएम्स की. सो दैट्स प्रेटी मच पॉसिबल. देयरफॉर आई एम सेइंग, अभी आपको चीजें लग रही होंगी बहुत ठीक नहीं है, बट वेट कीजिए जब तक एक बार रिस्पॉन्स शीट बाहर आती है, तब तक के लिए. Thank you, Siddharth Shukla. Thanks a lot. So let's start with the session now. Today we have Snap. So let's focus on Snap and Z now. In our today's class, we are talking about clocks and calendars. Straight away, starting with the first question on your screen. Give me the answer. ट्राई कीजिए, आंसर बताइए क्या आता है आपका. I did one set, 3 questions. Right. Will I clear the cutoff? One set, 3 questions means one set plus 3 questions or 3 questions from one single set. क्वांट 7 किया एंड 4 पॉसिबिलिटी है करेक्ट की. सिद्धार्थ, अगर 5 भी करेक्ट हो गए ना, तो 2 नेगेटिव मार्किंग लग के आप जो है टोटल स्कोर आपका 12 के आसपास आ जाएगा. सो इवन दैट 12-13 प्रोबेबली कैन टेक यू अबव 85 परसेंटाइल. दिस इज माय ओपिनियन. दिस ईयर पेपर द वे इट वेंट, तो हो सकता है. So, what is the answer of the question on your screen? If January 10, 2008 was a Thursday, then what day of the week was January 1, 2000? Three questions from one set, sir. Slot 3. Zilani, that's probably a bit less, I think. शायद ज्यादा हेल्प ना कर पाए आपको. 3 क्वेश्चंस में आप शायद 70 से 80 के बीच में एक्सपेक्ट कर पाएंगे. I must say that BYJU'S team was the most helpful for my CAT preparation journey, especially thanks to Sir. Sir. Thank you very much, Ansari, for these nice words. Sir will appear for NMAT and Z, so how I have to manage time? Oh God. Oh, that's we have to make some individual assessment for that, Mohit. So what time you are having currently? But yes, NMAT and Z, they have different flavors, different syllabus. So I think whichever paper is before Z, NMAT would be before Z. So I think currently focus upon NMAT only. Once NMAT is over, then start looking at Z. So Sonali has answered this first question. Sonali says C is the answer. Others, what is your answer, guys? Chaliye, let's start doing it then. Okay. So January 10, 2008 was a Thursday. What day of week was January 1, 2000? So January 1, 2000, of course, comes before January 10, 2008. So what is my job in this case? He says, what day would this be if this is already given as Thursday to me? So what we normally do, that let us assume this day is X. So what day would be January 10, 2000? Now January 1 to January 10, there are a total of 9 days, and 9 divided by 7 gives me a remainder of 2. That means if January 1 is X, January 10 is X plus 2. That means if January 1 is Monday, January 10 is Monday plus 2 Wednesday. If January 1 is Saturday, then January 10 is Saturday plus 2 Monday. That means. And then from here to here, I see there are a total of 8 years. 8 years will have a total of 8 extra days. Plus, there are some leap years as well. 2000 is a leap year, which will have one another extra day. 2004 is a leap year, which is having another extra day. 2008 is also a leap year, but we are only going up to January 10. So the leap year effect of 2008 would come once you cross 29th of February. But you are not crossing that. So ultimately for you, only two leap years came in between. One was of January 10, 2000, that is उसका February 29 आया और उसके बाद 2004 का आया. So there are a total of 10 days between these 8 years, and 10 divided by 7 is also 3. So basically this day is going to be x plus 2 plus 3, that is x plus 5. So if January 1 is x, then January 10 is x plus 5, and x plus 5 is given to you as Thursday. So if x plus 5 is Thursday, what is the day in which if you add 5 you get Thursday? Of course, that day is Saturday, in which if you add 5 you get Thursday. So the answer for this question is option C, that is Thursday. I see that Sonali had given the correct answer. Punyak has given the correct answer. Nidhi also gave the right answer. And I'm sure it is understood now. Will you take classes for NMAT? Mohit Sharma, we have been taking classes on NMAT, SNAP, ZAD, of course, for all these areas. We keep taking classes. So for NMAT also, we have taken some classes before as well, right? But NMAT is about to be over now. NMAT is, I think it is up to some 10th of December or 17th or 18th of December. So it's about to be over. For many of us, it's already over. We have already appeared for it. Okay, Nidhi Singh, I hope you have understood why there are no three leap years, why I am counting only 2000 and 2004, because in 2008, that 29th February has not taken as effect. So therefore, the answer for this first question is Saturday. I'll move ahead now from here to question number 2 on your screen. It's here. So let's answer this question as well. Sir, your DLR strategies were helpful in solving around two sets yesterday. Oh God, if it was helpful, then that's great. Thank you, Arvind. Because two sets अगर आप कर पा रहे हैं किसी स्ट्रेटेजी के थ्रू तो आई मीन इट्स प्रेटी यूजफुल. टू सेट्स का मतलब है इस बार 99.3 99.4 percentile if you have completed two sets. Any answer, guys? Okay, Siddharth Shukla says A, Gaurav Mathur is saying C, AMV Station says C, sorry A, Sonali says C, गौरव हैज गॉट सी, पुण्यक हैज गॉट सी. तो चलिए करना शुरू करते हैं, क्या आंसर आता है. Which of the following combination of dates represent all Fridays of April 2001? So basically we have to find out first of all that what date was on 1st of April 2001. After that I'll get to know about the others as well. Now in the first 2000 years the number of extra days or number of odd days is equal to 0. And in 2001, I know that January has 3 extra days, February has 0 extra days, March has 3 extra days. So if I am counting April 1 is 0 plus 3 plus 0 plus 3 plus 1, which is equal to 7, which is further divided by 7 gives me 0. So 1st April has got 0 extra days. That means 1st April you can call as Sunday. If 1st April is Sunday, question is talking about Fridays. So if 1st April is Sunday, what is the first Friday? It is Sunday plus 5 or 1 plus 5. So 6th is the first date when you have a Friday. So 6th, 13th, 20th and 27th, that is option C, is the right answer for us. Once again, a simple question based upon calendars. देखिए अगर आपने कैलेंडर्स पहले पढ़ा हुआ है, then these would be pretty easy for you. Otherwise I would just suggest go through the, I mean, basics ones, क्योंकि बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन पूछता है स्नैप आपसे, तो सिर्फ इतना ही जानना है, एक्स्ट्रा डेज, ऑड डेज, लीप ईयर्स, हाउ आर दे कैलकुलेटेड, दैट्स ऑल वुड बी सफिशिएंट फॉर यू टू आंसर दीज क्वेश्चंस. ओके, that was question number 2. I'll move ahead to question number 3 now. On your screen it is here. Let's see how many of you got it correct. सर मैंने भी स्ट्रेटेजी फॉलो की थी, लेकिन एसी वाले सेट ने एसी की तेसी कर दी. मोहित शर्मा, दैट सेट वाज एक्चुअली द टफेस्ट सेट इन स्लॉट 3. Probably you made a wrong choice, I would say, right? So I mean, whatever strategy you use, LRDIs are generally that way, that if you choose the wrong set, you won't be able to do that in the exam time, and it actually I mean, changes your confidence as well. It brings down your confidence. Here is question number 3 for all. How many times are the minute hand and hour hand of a clock at right angle to each other in the month of February in 2020? Yes, any answer can I see for question number 3? Music core has got the answer as B. By the way, how was your exam, music core? I took AC set after 3-5 minutes. I left it and did two other sets, but I don't think I got all 10 correct in DLR. Aditya, that's great. Even if you got 7 to 8 correct, let's say you got two wrong, that means still you are looking at more than 95 percentile. Nidhi has got the answer as A. Gaurav Mathur has got the answer as 1276. Let's start talking about this as well. How many times are the minute hand and hour hand of a clock are at right angle to each other? So first of all, we all know that they are at right angle a total of 44 times in a day. In one day, they are at right angle a total of 44 times. He's talking about February 2020. It's a leap year. So a leap year, February will have 29 days. So in one day, it is at 90 degrees 44 times. So in 29 days, it is at 90 degrees. For 29 into 44 times, my answer is 29 into 44, which is equal to 1276. So yes, option B is the right answer for this question number 3. काफी ही आसान सा क्वेश्चन है. Option B is the right answer here. Okay. I hope this is also clear. I'll move ahead now to question number 4 on your screen, which is here. That was an easy question, so I moved a little fast. गौरव सर ने किया था एसी वाला. हाँ हाँ, कल गौरव सर से बात हुई. He told me that he did that AC वाला set. Sir, I did not appear this year. Next year I'll be in my final year and I'll apply for CAT 2024. Oh, okay, music core. What day of the week was 22nd August 2010? Sonali has got the answer as A. Rajvi Doshi has got the answer as A. That's great. Gaurav Mathur has got A. That is Sunday. Very good, guys. So let's start doing it. What day of the week was 22nd August 2010? So how do we calculate that? So first of all, in first 2000 years, there are no extra days. That is zero extra days or odd days, whatever you call it. Now, because 2010 is running, first of all, we calculate for 2009 years that how many extra days are there in 2009 years. In first 2000 years, no extra days. In the next 9 years, there would be how many extra days? Can I say 9 extra days in 9 years if there are normal years? But they have some leap years as well. 2004 is a leap year, 2008 is a leap year. So there are two more extra days in those two leap years. This is up to 2009, and then for 2010 I can start calculating from January now. January had 31 days. 31 divided by 7 gives me 3 extra days. February has 28 days because it is not a leap year. It will have 28 days February, which will have 0 extra days. Then March will have 31 days divided by 7, it is 3. April has 30 days divided by 7, it is 2. May has 31 days divided by 7, it is 3. Then June has 30 days divided by 7, it is 2. July has 31 days divided by 7, it is 3. And August has got 22nd days because I'm looking for 22nd of August. 22nd divided by 7, it gives a remainder of 1. So I'm not saying 30 divided by 7 is 3. I'm saying 30 divided by 7, the remainder is equal to 2. Right? So these are the remainders because in odd days or extra days, we find out the remainders only. So how many days are there? 9 plus 2, 11 plus 3, 14 plus 3, 17 plus 2, 19 plus 3, 22 plus 2, 24, 24 plus 3, 27 plus 1, 28. 28 divided by 7, the remainder is 0 and that 0 means Sunday. So option A, Sunday is the right answer for this. I see that Sonali, Rajvi, Gaurav, they all have given the right answer for this question. Are there any playlist available for revision of clocks and calendars? I don't think so, Nidhi, because we have playlists according to Quant, LRDI. You might have Snap, Z-based playlist, but not a topic specific playlist. Possibly that might not be there. Sir, I've done my graduation in 2022 and I'm working in a small family business, so I have to look for another job or can continue. Yes, you can continue. That's not a problem. Whatever your business is, it should be good enough to give you some kind of, work experience which you can show during your interviews. Any basics for calendars? I do not know any basics. Yes, Zilani, there are basics. So just go through the basic concept of calendars once, right? So, what are odd days? What are extra days? How do we calculate a particular day? What are leap years? How do they work? So, these are some of the important things that you have to understand while doing these questions of calendars. Okay, everyone. So I'm sure this all is clear now. We can move ahead to the next question. These were the first four questions. पांचवे की तरफ चलता हूं मैं आगे. So here is question number 5 for all. A question from clocks now. Let's see how many of you got it correct. I'm sure you all have done the concept of clocks. So this question should not be difficult for you. A little calculative question, but I'm sure you can answer this. Music core has got the answer. You got the first answer. Let us start doing it now. A watch which gains 7 seconds in 2 minutes was set right at 8 a.m. in the afternoon of the same day. When the watch indicated quarter past 3 o'clock, the actual time was what? Okay. So the watch gains 7 seconds in 2 minutes. So can I say it gains how much in 60 minutes? Right? How much would it gain in 60 minutes? So if I talk about this, how much does it gain in 60 minutes? That is 30 times of 2. So 30 times of 7 is 210 seconds or 3. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. थ्री, ये क्या हो रहा है? एक सेकेंड, कुछ तो इशू आ रहा है। यहाँ लिखता हूँ शायद। अच्छा, वो इसके ऊपर लिखने में इशू कर रहा है। ठीक है जी, यहाँ लिखते हैं। हाँ जी। So in 2 minutes, the watch is gaining 7 seconds. So can I say in 60 minutes, the watch would be gaining 210 seconds, or I can say 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So the watch is gaining 3 minutes and 30 seconds every hour. I hope you all got my point. Every hour, the watch is gaining 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's what the question says. What next? It was set right at 8 a.m. in the afternoon, the same day. The watch indicated quarter past 3. What is the actual time? Okay. Now there is an actual clock and there is a faulty clock, right? There is an actual clock and there is a faulty clock. Now the actual clock was showing 8 a.m. The faulty clock was also showing 8 a.m. And the important point is when the actual clock travels 1 hour, the faulty clock travels 1 hour 3 minutes 30 seconds. ये ध्यान दीजिएगा. It travels 1 hour 3 minutes 30 seconds. So just think of this for a moment. When the actual clock is showing 3 p.m., when the actual clock is showing 3 p.m., how many hours is this? How many hours is this? 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. it is equal to 7 hours. So the actual clock has traveled 7 hours. Can I say this faulty clock would have gained 7 into 3 minutes and 30 seconds? The faulty clock would have gone ahead by 3 minutes and 30 seconds into 7, which means 24.5 minutes. तो इसका मतलब इसमें टाइम उस टाइम पे हो जाना चाहिए 3 hours and 24 minutes and 30 seconds. When the actual clock is showing 3 p.m., this faulty clock would be showing 3:24:30. But he says the faulty clock is showing quarter past 3. It is showing 3:15. When it is showing 3:15, the actual time would be slightly below 3, and slightly below 3 is option B, which is 2:51 p.m. That's my answer. इन क्वेश्चंस में वैसे जनरल तरीका कुछ और होता है. देखिए जनरल तरीका ये है दैट व्हाट इज द रेशियो ऑफ देयर स्पीड्स, राइट? दिस क्लॉक इज ट्रेवलिंग 120 सेकंड्स, दिस क्लॉक इज ट्रेवलिंग 127 सेकंड्स, क्योंकि ये 7 सेकंड्स गेन कर रही है. सो द रेशियो ऑफ देयर टाइम इज 127 into 20. आई फाइंड आउट हाउ मच हैज इट ट्रेवल्ड. तो अगर इसने इतना ट्रेवल किया है तो उसने कितना ट्रेवल किया होगा. सो आई विल कैलकुलेट दिस टाइम, दैट इज 7 hour 15 minutes. 7 hour 15 minutes का मतलब है 435 minutes. तो दूसरी क्लॉक ने कितना ट्रेवल किया होगा 435/127 इंटू 120. इतना आप इसमें ऐड करेंगे बट वो बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है. सो आई वुड स्ट्रेट अवे से डू वन थिंग. Just take a random, I mean approximate time around this. So approximate time is 3 p.m. तो जब इसमें 3 p.m. का टाइम है तब यहां पे कितना आ रहा है 3:24 आ रहा है. तो जब यहां 3:15 होगा, सो आई मीन आप 9 मिनट्स पीछे जा रहे हैं, तो वो भी तकरीबन 9 मिनट्स पीछे जाएगा. नॉट एग्जैक्टली 9, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 9 9 मिनट्स पीछे, तकरीबन तकरीबन 2:51 आ जाएगा. एंड देयर फॉर आई एम सेइंग बी ऑप्शन इज द राइट आंसर. ऑप्शंस आर हेल्पफुल हियर. अगर एक ऑप्शन 251 होता और एक ऑप्शन 250 होता, एक 252 होता, प्रोबेबली आई वुड हैव डन दिस ओनली. देन दैट वुड हैव बिकम एक्सट्रीमली डिफिकल्ट. बट रेस्ट एश्योर्ड, स्नैप जैसे एग्जाम में, एनमेट जैसे एग्जाम में वो इतनी मुश्किल चीज आपसे नहीं पूछेगा कि फाइनली इतनी बड़ी कैलकुलेशन कराए और फिर ऑप्शंस आपको दूर दूर दे दे. दैट वुड नॉट बी, सॉरी क्लोज दे दे. दैट वुड नॉट बी हैपनिंग. But have you always understood this? Because all of you got the answer as D. Somehow all of you made the same mistake, which I do not know what mistake did you make. But कोई तो mistake आप लोगों ने इसमें की है. But is this clear now to all? Please tell me fast, guys. Is it understood? या तो मुझे लग रहा है आपने 7 seconds की जगह 7 minutes टाइप का कुछ ले लिया है, क्योंकि आपका आंसर बहुत ज्यादा पीछे आया है 251 से. Probably you took some 7 minutes in 2 hours or something like that. ऐसा कुछ आपने किया है, कोई मिस्टेक तो की है. हालांकि 2 आवर्स में तो 7 मिनट्स ही पीछे जा रही है वो, तो कोई और मिस्टेक आपने की है. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. दैट वाज क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. नाउ फॉर द आंसर 251 आई विल मूव अहेड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 ऑन योर स्क्रीन इज हियर. गिव मी द आंसर. क्या आंसर आता है? मेरा क्लॉक कुछ ज्यादा ही फॉल्टी था। हाँ। What is your answer for question number 6? Any answer, guys, from anyone? It's a simple question, though. No answer. Looks like you're not familiar with this kind of question, huh? So let's discuss this. कर लेते हैं इसके बारे में भी बात. A clock gains 7 minutes every hour. Another clock slows down 5 minutes every hour. Both of them are 12-hour clocks. If these two clocks show the same time, correct time, at 5 p.m. on Monday, when will they show the correct time again? So on a Monday at 5 p.m., they all are showing the same time. So when the time becomes 6 p.m., one clock will gain 7 minutes. So can I say that clock will start showing 6, 7 p.m. and one clock will slow down by 5 minutes. So can I say that clock will show 5:55 p.m. because one will gain 7 minutes and one will slow down by 5. So एक में 5 minutes पीछे रह जाएगी, एक 7 minutes आगे निकल जाएगी. At 7 p.m. this clock will gain another 7 minutes. तो इसमें टाइम हो जाएगा 7:14 का. And this clock will slow down by another 5 minutes. तो इसमें टाइम हो जाएगा 6:50 का. And that ways they would go on. So the point is initially when they both would be showing 5 p.m. the gap between them was 0. In 1 hour the gap between them became 12 minutes because one side it slowed down by 5, on one side it increased by 7, the total gap is 12. Another 5, another 7 shows a difference of 24 minutes. Then next hour, the gap between them would become 36 minutes. So can I say every hour, these two clocks have a gap of 12 minutes, right everyone? In every hour, the gap between the two clocks is increasing by 12 minutes. तो 1 hour में gap 12 minutes का हो जाएगा, इसका मतलब 5 hours में the gap between them would become 60 minutes, which is equal to 1 hour, right? In 5 hours, the gap between the two will become 1 hour. So in how many hours the gap between them would become 12 hours? The gap between them would become 12 hours in 60 hours. Why am I looking for a 12-hour gap? If two clocks are 12 hours away, just सोच के देखिए, एक क्लॉक में अभी 3 p.m. का टाइम है, 12 hours अगर वो दूसरी क्लॉक उससे आगे तो वो क्या टाइम दिखाएगी? दैट वुड ऑल्सो शो 3, राइट? बिकॉज दे आर 12 hour क्लॉक, तो इनके अंदर एएम पीएम तो होता नहीं है. So ultimately, whether it is 3 a.m. or 3 p.m., they both would be showing 3. So ultimately, if two clocks have a gap of 12 hours, they would show the same time. That's what the question is asking you. When will they show the correct time again? So they will show the correct time again when the gap between them would become 12 hours. They would start showing the same time again. So that is happening after 60 hours. अब 60 आवर्स के बाद होने वाला है, तो 5 p.m. मंडे, इसमें अगर मैं 60 आवर्स ऐड करूं तो व्हाट विल बी द टाइम? 24 आवर्स के बाद इट विल बी ट्यूसडे 5 p.m. 24 आवर्स के बाद इट विल बी वेंसडे 5 p.m. और उसके बाद अनदर 12 आवर्स विल टेक इट टू 5 a.m. ऑफ थर्सडे. This is the time when they all would be showing the same time again. That's the correct answer for us. Option C is here. Is that right, everyone? Anyone, any doubt here? Any question, guys? Actually, this is the answer for when will they show the same time again, not the correct time again. करेक्ट टाइम अगेन के लिए थोड़ी सी मेहनत हमारी बढ़ेगी, ठीक है? अच्छा, इन दोनों क्वेश्चंस में फर्क क्या है, मैं अभी देख पा रहा हूं इसको. द डिफरेंस इज व्हेन विल दे बी शोइंग करेक्ट टाइम अगेन. नाउ हियर आई एम सेइंग आफ्टर 60 आवर्स दे बोथ विल शो द सेम टाइम. बट हाउ डू वी नो दैट टाइम इज करेक्ट और नॉट? वो टाइम करेक्ट थोड़ी है, जरूरी थोड़ी है. सो करेक्ट टाइम का कैसे पता लगता है? दिस क्लॉक इज गेनिंग 7 minutes every hour. So when would this clock show the correct time? When this clock would cover 12 hours more than the other clock, right? This clock is losing 5 minutes every hour. So when would this show the same time? When this loses 12 hours, right? 5 5 मिनट्स करके 12 आवर्स कब लूज करेगी, वो 7 7 मिनट्स करके 12 आवर कब गेन करेगी, देन दे विल बी शोइंग द करेक्ट टाइम। और उन दोनों के जो एलसीएम होंगे उस टाइम पे दे ऑल विल बी शोइंग द करेक्ट टाइम। तो यहां पे करेक्ट की बजाय सेम टाइम लिखा होना चाहिए था, दैट वुड हैव बीन द राइट वे ऑफ आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन। अगर यहां करेक्ट टाइम कह रहा है तो एक्चुअली चारों में से कोई भी ऑप्शन आंसर नहीं है, बिकॉज वो बहुत लंबा आंसर आएगा, वो छोटा आंसर नहीं आएगा। So I think the right answer for the, I mean, right question should have been they show the same time. Okay. So that was question number 6 for us with the right answer as option C. I'll move ahead to question number 7. Let's see how many of you answer this fast enough. ये बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है, मेरे ख्याल से आप काफी लोग इसको सही आंसर कर सकते हैं। लेट मी सी हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आंसर दिस। I don't think we even need to discuss this question because it's a very easy question. Oh yes, Arvind, that was a mistake. I mean figured out कि उसने पूछा कुछ और है और दिया कुछ और है. They should not have asked that. Yes, any answer for question 7? This is a very easy question, so I am expecting an answer from almost everyone for this question. Seti has given the answer as A, Gaurav has given the answer as A, Arvind has given the answer as A. Zilani has given A. Yes, A is the right answer. I don't think anything to be done. 88 divided by 7, the remainder is 4. So my answer is Friday plus 4, and Friday plus 4 is given by Tuesday. A is the right answer for this question. आगे बढ़ जाते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 की तरफ. Give me an answer for question number 8. And I would also request all of you to please like the session as well. I see some 32 people are watching. Just 18 likes are there. There's the only fee that you guys have to pay. Any answer for question number 8? Sudhanshu Singh has got A as the answer. I think Sudhanshu, you're answering for question number 8, right? Cheesecake has got the answer as B, which is 190 degrees. Arvind says it is 140. अभी देख सकते. Oh yes. Such a big coincidence. The time is exactly 140 and the question is also asking about the same. Okay, Cheesecake, the formula that you have used. Yes, anyone else? Should I take a picture of this? I mean, it's a big coincidence that at 1:40 p.m. you are asking a question about 1:40 p.m. So I'll just take a picture of that by my mobile. Aki has got the answer as B. So let's start doing it then. Okay, let's start doing it. What is the question asking you? What angle in clockwise direction would be formed between the hour hands and minute hands of a clock if the time is 1:40 p.m., right? So what happens at 1:40 p.m.? Let's make the clock as well. Please consider this as a circle. There cannot be a worse circle than this. So let me try again. A little better. So this is 12. Question is asking angle at 140. So at 140, the R hand would be definitely above 1 and before 2. And 40 के लिए the minute hand should be at exactly 8, right? The minute hand should be at 8 and R hand would be slightly above 1, right? But below 2. Now we all know that each of these is equal to 30 degrees. So 8 to 7 is 30 degrees, 7 to 6 is 30 degrees, 6 is to 5 to 30 degrees, 5 to 4. So 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. That makes it a total of 180 degrees plus. This total is also 30 degrees, but some of the distance has already been covered by the R hand. Now R hand has covered for 40 minutes. Of course, the R hand was here at 1 o'clock. Now it is 1:40. In 40 minutes at a speed of half, how much the R hand is going to cover? It is going to cover 20. So this is 20 and 30 minus 20 gives you 10. So the total angle is 10, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. That is 190 degrees. Or you can also go by the direct formula, that is 30h minus 5.5 m modulus. You all must have heard of it. 30h minus 5.5 m. So when the question is asking you what is the angle at 140, so h is represented by 1 and m is represented by 40. So 30 into 1 minus 40 into 5.5. Modulus इसलिए कि अगर negative भी value आए, you will always take the positive of that. So this will also give you 220 minus 30, 190 degrees. So either of the ways, the correct answer for the question is option B, which is equal to 190 degrees. I'm sure that you all understood this as well. That was question number 8. I'll move ahead now to question number 9 on your screen. It is here. Any answer? That's a very, very easy question actually. How much time does a watch lose per day if its minute hand and hour hand coincides every 65 and 5 by 11 minutes? Any one of you? सुधांशु कह रहे हैं A32. ओके, अक्की कह रहे हैं A. Okay, let me tell you. How much time does a watch lose per day if its minute hand and hour hand coincide every 65 and 5 by 11 minutes? So minute hand and hour hand coincide in what time? Right? वैसे कितनी देर में coincide करते हैं? See, speed of a minute hand is 6 degrees per minute. Speed of an hour hand is 0.5 degrees per minute. So it is like there is a circular track of 360 degrees on which a person starts running at a speed of 6. a person starts running at a speed of 0.5. Can you tell me when would they meet? You all must have done it. In circular races, they would meet, that is at length of the track divided by the relative speed. They will meet at length of the track divided by the relative speed. Length of the track is 360, relative speed is 5.5. So it becomes 360 upon 5.5, or you can say they will meet after 720 by 11 minutes. So normally the minute hand and hour hand coincide at 720 by 11 minutes. But 720 by 11 minutes means 65 and 5 by 11. तो वो नॉर्मली भी 65 एंड 5 बाय 11 मिनट्स में मिलते हैं, और वो यहां भी 65 एंड 5 बाय 11 मिनट्स में मिल रहे हैं. दैट मींस द क्लॉक इज नीदर गेनिंग नॉर लूजिंग. माय आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी. Yes, 0 minutes. How much the clock lose? The clock is not losing at all, because anyways they meet after 65 and 5 by 11, and here also they are meeting after 65 and 5 by 11. Huh, if the question is something else apart from 65 and 5 by 11, let us say it says 68. तो इसका मतलब आप ये कह सकते हो कि 65 एंड 5 बाय 11 मिनट्स में मिलने की बजाय दे आर मीटिंग आफ्टर 68 मिनट्स. सो हाउ मच इज इट लूजिंग? द डिफरेंस ऑफ द टू. तो आप 68 में से माइनस कर देते और फिर आप कहते 65 एंड 5 बाय 11 मिनट्स में ये इतना लूज कर रही है, तो 24 आवर्स में ये कितना लूज करेगी. उससे हमारा आंसर आ जाता दो. दैट अगेन वुड बी इन फ्रैक्शन. सो जनरली दे डोंट आस्क यू दोस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, क्योंकि वो थोड़े से लंबी कैलकुलेशंस में आंसर देते हैं, राइट? But even if that comes, you can answer this. The right answer for this question was option D, which is 0 minutes. I'm assuming that this has been understood to all. And this brings us to the last question of the day, that is question number 10. Your job is to just please press the like button on this session and we talk about this question now. Would you be taking these sessions daily? Cheesecake, yes, we will be having these sessions, if not daily. So, I mean, uh, uh, twice in 3 days, or you can say 3 times in 4 days. So, there might be a gap in a week, probably, right? 1 day gap in a week or something like that. So, almost every day we take these sessions. And we are also starting with a crash course very soon, which will be happening at 7 p.m. every day for Snap only. So the first session for that I'll be taking tomorrow, then day after as well. So you'll find all of that schedule on the channel itself. I would just request you to just subscribe to the channel. You'll keep on getting the notification of all the sessions. We keep taking different sessions at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You'll get the details of that on the channel too. So Sankalp has got the answer as B. Sudhanshu has got the answer as B. Arvind has got B. Chaliye, let's do this question. If the month of March in a year has exactly 4 Tuesdays and 4 Saturdays, see, the month of March has got 31 days. So, first 7 days will have each day once. The next 7 days will have each day once more. The next 7 days will have each day once more. And the next 7 days will have each day once more. So, in the first 28 days, you will have 4 Mondays, you will have 4 Tuesdays, you will have 4 Wednesdays, you will have 4 Thursdays, you will have 4 Fridays, 4 Saturdays, and 4 Sundays. ये पक्का होगा. But the last 3 days, 29th, 30th, and 31st, they are 3 consecutive days now. Those three can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they can be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they can be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and whichever those 3 days are, those 3 days would appear 5 times in the month. They would appear 5 times in the month, right? But he says you do not have exactly 4 Tuesdays. That means those 3 days cannot be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can't start them with Monday, you can't start with Tuesday. They cannot be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday as well. Otherwise, Tuesday will be 5 times. They cannot be 5 Saturdays as well. So you cannot have Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You cannot have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You cannot have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that straight away means those 3 days are starting with Wednesday. So they are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those 3 days are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. और अगर वो वेंसडे थर्सडे फ्राइडे है तो इसका मतलब ये है इसके अगर 31 फ्राइडे है क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग 16th of April क्या होगा if 31st is Friday then 7th would also be Friday 14th would also be Friday and 16th of April is going to be Sunday so yes option D that is Sunday is the right answer I see many of you answered B probably आपने ये नहीं देखा वो 16th April पूछ रहा है आपने शायद जो है उसका आंसर 1st of March का दे दिया है 1st March would have been Wednesday March would have started with Wednesday but the right answer for this question that is 16th of April is going to be Sunday only have you all understood my point राइट फर्स्ट 28 डेज में तो हर दिन 4 बार आ जाता है हमें अगर कोई दिन 5 बार चाहिए तो वो लास्ट के 3 दिन होंगे राइट एंड ट्यूसडे कैन नॉट बी अमंग दोस 3 days सैटरडे कैन नॉट बी अमंग दोस 3 days so those 3 days can only be Wednesday Thursday Friday otherwise a Tuesday or Saturday would always come in between them so by that logic we got to know that Wednesday was the first day that we started with right तो 1st of April मार्च का पता लग गया 1st of April पता लग जाएगा और उससे मैं 16th of April तक चला जाऊंगा that what day is 16th of April. So that was the last question of the day. I'm sure you guys have understood and you have liked the session as well. As I always say, please press the like button as well if you have liked the session. And currently we are having this, I mean, beautiful, I would say, scheme for you where you can take a 3 days free trial access for the BYJU'S exam prep app. So just put on your mobile number on the app and you can start the free trial and you can have an access to all our material or videos and all the pre-recorded videos and all of that so that you get to know that what is our way of teaching what all do we provide you then you can take a decision of joining us as well right so cat is over but I'm sure you would be looking for the mock test for the non-cat exams as well like nmat snap zat so in our test series we provide you 80 plus mock tests which include the non-cat mock test as well rather they are more in number with respect to cat so if you're looking for a good test series we are here I'm sure you would have had a good experience with us in the cat test series as well and just going by that logic you can say the same team would be creating the non-cat mocks as well. Plus, there are a lot of practice questions for you too, where you can practice all these questions. Okay. These are our top 5 percentiles from our last year online classroom program. You can see the brilliant percentiles that they have got. Of course, there are many more. You can also be a part of it if you join us for our course. Also, the CAT 2023 score calculator and percentile predictor is already there on our app. So once your response sheet is out, you just put it there. It will give you the exact score that you are getting plus an approximate percentile as well. And we have been pretty much close, right? Last year as well. I remember that people, whatever percentile predictor told the people that this percentile you would be getting, their actual percentile was 0.15 or zero point 0.2 away from that. So it is that accurate. The benefit of this is that you'll get to know which all colleges I should apply, which all colleges I should not be applying, looking at that percentile predictor. So I'll say, just take usage of that predictor the moment your response sheet is out. Also, the CAT college predictor is also live now. What is that? Just put in all your profile details, your 10th score, 12th score, graduation and work experience, girl, boy, engineer, non-engineer, your college, and looking at all those things, right? That engine would straight away tell you that these are the IIMs which you are eligible, these are the IIMs where you will not be eligible, and wherever you are eligible, what percentile you should be looking for to get a call from that particular college. So this is a very beautiful tool which we have created. Take help of this tool. It's there on our website, right? And for the other management interests, we are already running an online batch, right? Where we provide you 100 plus live sessions, 250 plus recorded videos, 10,000 plus practice questions and 50 plus mocks. Plus, you can ask all your doubts through the doubt portal as well. It is the course that we are having only for the non-CAT examinations. Enroll to it now if you are preparing for the upcoming exams and you are feeling a need of I mean any kind of coaching for that. These are all the media handles where we are present, guys. That's all from my side. I'm sure the session was useful for you. We'll be meeting now soon for some other session as well. Till then, bye bye and take care of yourself. Have a good day.